So today, guys, I'm going to share with you why I am going to get rid of Little Miss Birkin here and what I have found to replace her with. I think you will be pleasantly surprised. Hi, everybody. Laura here. Welcome to my channel. Today, I am so excited to be sharing this information with you. I am really excited about this. Can you tell? So I came across not just a handbag company, they also make other things as well, but this company that makes crocodile, alligator, and ostrich leather bags um, that are truly exquisite. Once I saw and read that these bags were of genuine quality and just not some, plastic, I started perusing the whole site and I read about them as well. And I am completely and utterly impressed. So I'm going to tell you the company that I found, and it is Bvlgari. Bvlgari, it's all one word. I'm sure it's possibly someone's, maybe the person that started the company back in 1976. It could be his name, but it's Bvlgari. It's all one. I'm just going to give you a quick little rundown of a little bit of the history and about them before I start showing you some of their amazing items. They're such great. Okay, so they carefully select only the finest exotic skins to create sophisticated, distinctive heirloom pieces that age gracefully and ignite the soul. I like that. So they have designers from Italy, okay, that design the bags. The leather dyes, the surface treatments, and the threads are from Germany and Japan. Their hardware is from America and Taiwan. And the whole exotic leather goods are handmade in, I'm probably going to butcher this, in Guangzhou and Hong Kong. Their headquarters are in Hong Kong. I know at first I was thinking, this is somewhere, overseas, and I thought, ooh, this is going to be like, you know, I don't know, like cheap stuff or something. I was just expecting to be disappointed somehow along my journey through this. That's my lab over there. So I was not. It says we put love, passion, and care into each piece we make. We want your Bvlgari piece to be part of your life's narrative, becoming a trusted companion each step of the way. So they also guarantee their leather product against material and workmanship defect for the life of the registered user. So the bag's registered to you once you purchase it. They also guarantee satisfaction. You are entitled to a full refund or exchange within 30 days of receiving a product. So everything so far about them was it's free shipping, everything. Love everything about it. To me, I'm looking at, okay, everything's handmade. They have Italian designers. It's all hand stitched. And then I look at all these bags like, Hermes and all these other high-end luxury designers that are charging so much for not just their leather goods, but for their exotic skin bags as well. Because we know that if you go to shop for, say, an Hermes, that's a crocodile or an alligator or even ostrich, you're going to end up paying in the maybe 20s, usually 30s, 40s, all the way up to the 200,000 mark on some of those bags. So I'm going to start showing you some of their designs, which, first of all, I think I've mentioned to you guys before about design appropriation. Okay. Designs can be appropriated, okay, when they're on the open market, because like I was telling you before, everybody's done it. Everybody has taken whatever handbag style is selling and doing well. Everyone kind of does similar, if not the same style, as long as they don't put the name of the company on it. So, yes, I find that they've taken design appropriation. I think the bag that has been appropriated the most in the entire universe has to be the Hermes Birkin bag, by far. So they have appropriated design. Again, this isn't a replica bag. They're making these bags. I've also noticed a little bit from like Aspinall, Delvaux, Valextra, some Gucci, maybe a little Celine. Yes. But again, I think at this point in handbag, with handbags nowadays, everybody's appropriating something. It's very rare that you will see an actual true unique design, that someone has come up with that is so far unique that no one else has done. It's rare. It does happen, but it's rare. So yes, these guys have appropriated a little bit, but you know what? If you look at what they're using, okay, in these bags, we'll call them Birkin-esque. They're using crocodile, alligator, ostrich. They're all leather. They're all handmade. But look at their prices. I mean, this is why I think some things are so obscenely priced. And we know why Hermes does their pricing and why they don't let people buy their Birkin bags. They pick and choose who they want because they want to be in a league of their own and they want to be that exclusive club, whatever. But that's what makes them who they are. And by no means has Hermes's sales gone down. In fact, their sales have continued to climb, even with their prices climbing, because people will always want Hermes. Okay. Personally, I think I'm pretty much done. I'm done. I'm out. I'm out. I love the Birkin style bags. Always have. I love my bag, which is back in Arizona now. I have a Nauticus crocodile handbag. Yeah, it wasn't cheap. And even on the pre-loved market, it wasn't cheap. But at this point, when I can get a beautiful, beautiful crocodile or alligator bag made with the color I want, I can customize it. I can put my name on it. I can do whatever I want. When you can do that for, $4,000, $3,000, why wouldn't you do that? Yes, Hermes has their own little farm where they farm their crocodiles and their alligators. They do. But there's nothing special about them. I mean, they're crocodiles and alligators. It's leather. They're made just like my Birkin. I mean, I love her, but I could have got 3 or 4 bags, for her in exotic leather. So I don't want to talk about Hermes anymore, even though I think this is the perfect bag it's an Hermes without the name. If I were you, if you're wanting to get an exotic skin bag, look at this company. And no, no one's giving me anything. They don't even know I'm doing this. Look at their site. And if you do want an Hermes bag or a Birkin style bag, yeah, go there, because at this point, I think it's absolutely ludicrous that bags exactly the same size, everything can be made for, like an eighth of the price even. I mean, it's just crazy. With all the bags that I have purchased, all the bags I've seen, all the bags I've looked at, reviewed, and done everything, um, I've come to the point where I want bags that I can use. I want beautiful, timeless bags. I do want my exotic leathers. I want all of that. And I also don't want to pay stupid prices for them. So I think right now I have found in this company what I am looking for. It's encompassed everything. Um, Now, yeah, you can spend, 4 or 5 thousand on a bag with them. I'm sure they also do, you know, they do luggage, they do shoes, they do briefcases, they do hats, they do phone cases. Now, one bag in particular cracked me up, blew me away, actually, and it was this bag here that has the little like lipstick to like lock the bag. It I thought that was so neat. It's so neat, but it wasn't done in like a cheap, tacky way. It was done in a very luxurious way. I think that just adds just a great appeal to that bag. Um, but look through, and I'm going to show you pictures of their stuff now because it really is incredible. And most of their bag sizes are around like 10, 10 inches wide by 7 inches high. So these aren't like little mini bags. You know how you think, oh, wow, that's a great deal. That's a great price on that bag. And then you look at the measurements and it's like, this big. These are actually full blown, grown adult bags. And normally I don't, when I'm looking at handbags, I guess because I've seen so many, not that I'm jaded, but I'm just like, yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Anymore, I have to become really excited about a bag for me to even consider buying it. Seen a lot of bags that are cute. I'm like, wow, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Do I really want to buy it? No. I mean, I will show you guys because there are even more bags that I need to show you guys that I have found that are different from this. There's different styles. There, different leathers and things. But, um, again, I was actually kind of really excited about these bags. I do. And again, I know I'm not usually talking about mainstream, whatever, the same bags, Louis Vuitton and Hermes and Chanel and all those. Um, I do have those bags. I do like them. Um, but now I guess that I've educated myself a little more and I've learned through the years that we don't have to waste our money to buy a name. I get it. And some people have logo mania. They want logo all over their bag, or they want, the CC or whatever. They want that. But if you just want a beautiful, gorgeous bag, people are going to be like, wow, you don't have to do that. You don't have to spend that kind of money just to purchase the name, the luxury brand name. We just don't have to do that, guys. So I'm constantly looking for just great bags. If I happen to come across a Louis Vuitton or a Chanel bag that just blows me away, by all means, I will share it with you guys and let you know. But nothing's come up. I'm like, you know, same old, and prices just keep going up. Wow, imagine that. I just love, empowering people and giving them education and knowledge so that they can make good decisions. And I love showing the beauty of the handbags. I mean, we love our handbags because they are an accessory to us. They're like jewelry or, shoes. It's not just a bag to carry stuff. I consider it part of me, an expression of me. What I want to tell the world, or what I want to carry is something that I love. I don't just want to carry a utilitarian bag to throw my crap in. I want something that I truly enjoy and love. And especially if I'm going to spend that kind of money, I want to enjoy it. I'm not going to buy a bag for everybody else. And I think some people do that. I want to buy this bag because it's going to show everybody that I just spent $8,000 on a handbag and I'm wealthy. No, because honestly, most people don't give a shit anyway. So buy the bags for you. Okay, if you get a compliment on it, great. I love when I get compliments on my bags, but I want them for me. They're part of my wardrobe. They're part of my lifestyle, and that's what a handbag should be. So I hope this wasn't incredibly too long-winded for you guys. Please, by all means, check that site out, whether you find something or not. Maybe you'll be like, it's not my, you know what, that's not my jam. That's not my jam. But look at it because I just think it's amazing. And then we will say, bye bye Birkin. Bye bye Birkin. I think. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you learned something. That's always my point, is to educate you guys and empower you so you make better decisions on buying your handbags. Okay. So until next time, guys, we will talk to you later. Bye.